Hey YouTube, Rack718 back with another video, and I have to admit I did it again. I did it again. I went to another Second and Charles in my area. Um, it's about an hour south of me, and with traffic it's about an hour and a half. And it worked out. I already had business I wanted to take care of in this particular location, so I thought go ahead and go to this particular Second and Charles. I kind of got there a little bit late in the day, 5 o'clock. It closed at 9, but I did pick up some key issues, or at least, some comics I wanted to add to my collection. But anyway, quick alibi. This was from maybe a couple videos back, this particular Howard the Duck #1, and I got this from Second and Charles, the one that's 5 minutes from my house. So I said this was the first appearance of Gwenpool, so I think I read in a blog or I looked online or something. It looks like Deadpool's Secret Wars #2 was the first appearance of Gwenpool. It predates this comic by 4 months, so YouTube, if I make a mistake, or if I say something that's not right, or if I'm making a wrong statement, please correct me. I have thick skin, nothing personal. I'm not sensitive, so please correct me in the comments if I'm making a wrong commentary on a particular comic. Please do that. Just make the community better. So yeah, so not sure how this compares to collectibles, but I mean I still like it. Definitely cool comic to have. So anyway, so I got about 12, 13 comics from this particular Second and Charles, and I must admit it's definitely better than the one that's by my house. I mean, it was probably twice, 3 times as much inventory. I mean, it was 2 long tables of bins of comics. They were like custom made wooden bins. I mean, they were like short box sizes. It wasn't really a long like a long box, but it was short box size bins, and it was organized. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos where they say they go to local Second and Charles, it's not organized, bad shape, bad condition, but this particular one was organized, by the letter, by the title, even by the series, a couple tags I saw. So I got excited. I mean, the comic section was right by the door. I wasn't sure if I liked that, because every time someone came through the entrance, I felt like they was like, staring at me or something, like, man, what's this guy looking for? What's he hunting for? But that was just a funny feeling, versus the one that's by my house, where the comic section's all the way in the back in the corner, and it felt like no one was bothering me. But pretty nice place. Every 30 minutes somebody working there would ask me, what am I doing? I mean, not what am I doing, but if I need any help or something they can help me with. I said no thank you. So anyway, just a couple comics I got. A couple issues were like 50 cents. 1 or 2 were like the rest were like $1 or $2. So just some comics that kind of stood out to me. I did not have time to go through all the inventory. I do have to make a trip back there, probably later this week. I mean, it was that good, ladies and gentlemen. I got to make a trip back there. I believe I went through maybe 40 long boxes worth, and keep in mind they also had long boxes in the bottom on the floor. And then, of course, you got the custom-made bins on top. So that's what I went through up top, the bins. And I didn't have time to go through the Image, the independent comics, or the DC. I went all through the Marvel, and this is what I got. So, real quick, XForce #10 came out in 1992. And again, I'm just shooting off what I remember from some certain videos I've seen. I might have looked online to see what the going price is on some of these, but This is, something I want to add because it's the fifth appearance of Deadpool and also the first appearance of the Externals, which I thought was pretty cool. XForce number 10, got this for 50 cents. Next is XForce 32. This came out in 1994. Now, this is the first appearance of Husk, also known as Paige Guthrie, as a mutant. So, just never know what's going to happen with this title in the future. So I just thought I'd grab this as a first appearance comic. Nothing really, worth anything. Just some comics I want to add to my collection. X-Force number 51 came out in 1996. First appearance of Risk, Gloria Dolores Munez, which I thought was cool. Yeah, just thought that was a cool cover, cool title. Always a big fan of X-Force, X-Men, XFactor. So first appearance, thought I'd add this to my collection. Next comic I found was Daredevil. Now, all these comics are in good condition. I mean, they're like near mint or higher, so probably not going to grade any of these. To be honest with you, probably keep this in my raw collection, so I'll probably rebag these sometime this week. Put some carbon paper in them, put them in some milers and some top loaders, so these will probably be raw in my collection. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen with that Daredevil series on Netflix. So this is the first appearance of Bullet, also known as Buck Cashman. So this is Daredevil 250. Came out in 1998. Got this for $1. Yeah, you just never know what's going to happen with this series. Since they already completed season 2, and you never know. I got X-Force number 4. This is the third appearance of Deadpool. So I showed you the fifth appearance of X-Force number 10. This is the third appearance, which I thought was pretty cool. And this came out in 1991 as a team up with the Spider-Man as well. So got this for $1. Pretty cool. Next comic I found for $1 was XFactor number 88. Came out in 1993. First appearance of Random. Marshall Stone III, I believe. Ex-Patriot appearance as well. So again, another first appearance. Just thought I'd add this to my collection. X-Factor number 80. X-Factor 88. Another comic I found was X-Factor 96. This is the first appearance of Haven. Also known as Destor, I believe. Destor. So this came out in 1993. So, nothing big. Just the first appearance I want to add to my collection. Next comic I got was Guardians of the Galaxy 18. Now this came out in 1991, and this is the first appearance of Talon. And if I can remember, I believe he's a key character in the sorcerer. I guess he was a sorcerer apprentice to one of the to Kruger, I believe. So yeah, I just thought I'd add this to my collection. Another first appearance, and Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming out, so this kind of stood out to me. And funny, I saw this comic. I mean, this was on a recent CBSI blog that was pretty interesting. And Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. This came out in 1990. The first appearance of Vision as Mainframe. The voice, I guess, was in this comic. So, nothing big, just something that stood out and was fresh in my mind because I read the article maybe the day prior, and then I happened to bump into this at the Second and Charles. I was like, wow, what a coincidence. So I got this for $1. It's a near mint plus shape. I mean, it's pretty cool looking comic, so glad to add this to my collection. And the next comic I got for $1 was Magic number 1, Storm and Ileana. It's only got number 1. I believe they had all 4. And I might have to go back and actually pick those comics because this is really near mint plus condition. Really beautiful comic. It's got an odd back to it, but I'll read back these this week. And yeah, it's funny. One of my earlier videos, I talked about this comic. It was hyped up in the Wizard magazine, and I believe I read a quote from the Wizard. And it's funny, I never had this comic before, and now I have it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool comic. It's a character a lot of people are becoming familiar with, and adding to their PC. So glad I found this comic for $1. Beautiful shape comic. And another comic I found that I've seen in some videos and kind of stood out to me, and like I don't really have a checklist I carry with me. I don't really refer to my phone. It's just memorization, I guess, visualization. What I see when I'm digging through the bins with my fingertips and going through the covers and stuff. And this stood out. X-Men number 317, Uncanny X-Men 317. Now this is the first appearance of Blink, which is real cool, and this is the foil cover. So I mean, this is going for like $15-$25 online. I've seen. I got this for $1, and there's also a red strip variant, I guess, or second cover as well. But I'm glad I found this particular cover. But yeah, near mint, beautiful comic, just a beautiful issue, beautiful comic. Big fan of X-Men. It's funny, I had the full run. I'm sure you guys, heard me say this in other videos. I had the full run of this X-Men, and I don't remember this comic standing out, 317. But I'm glad to glad to add this back to my collection. And the last comic I got, again, I got to go back there. I got this for $2. Vengeance number 1 came out in 2011, and this is like the first appearance of America Chavez, the Lotto cover. So this is really cool. And it's funny, I was just talking to Seeking Near Mint over the phone. Shout out to Seeking Near Mint. And how I'm getting on the bandwagon of America. The number 1 Chang variant, number 2 Art Adams covers that I have, and I've been looking for this comic, and I'm glad I bumped into this at the Second and Charles. So this is the first appearance of America Chavez. I haven't opened it, I haven't looked at it, but pretty cool to have in my collection. I mean, this is going for, I think one sold today for $26. So yeah, it's a character that might get some buzz, or in the future. So it's a pretty loyal following, as far as that character is concerned, as far as the community out there, the collectors, speculators, etc. So yeah, that is my haul. Yeah, Second and Charles, that's the place. Now there's another one north of me, about another hour away. So I'll probably want to make my way up there one day soon, but probably this week I'll go back to the one south of me. Make a special trip and kind of dig through their bins, because I probably only went through 1/3 of their inventory. I mean, like I said, they still had long boxes on the floor, and then they still had the custom made bins. They had 2 of them, like real large, real large tables full of bins. So yeah, definitely want to go back, and ladies and gentlemen, I mean, if you have, I mean, I'm sure you heard this before. I mean, Second and Charles, definitely make a habit of going there every now and then. I mean, this particular one was really nice. So hopefully I'll bump into the manager or whoever handles the comic section. I didn't have a chance to talk to anybody when I was there the other day. But yeah, definitely want to congratulate him, and on the section that he's maintaining. There's really beautiful inventory and stuff. And you know what? They're pricing their comics right too. I mean, there was a couple, like at least 3 or 4. Like I was like, wow, this is a cool comic to have. And then I lifted it up, and it was like $9, or one comic was $15, and one comic was $8. Versus the typical $1, $1.95, $2 tag you normally see. So somebody's doing their job right down there, which I'm not mad of them. You know, a couple of might have slipped the radar here. You know, this Vengeance #1, for example. But you know, that's what hunting's all about. You know, it's hard to keep track of some of these comics and you know, with the other inventory that store has, as far as, you know, books and CDs and other stuff that they have. It's hard to keep track of every single thing. So anyway, in closing, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, thanks for commenting and subbing, YouTube. I really appreciate it. Shout out to everybody out there that's winding down in the spring semester, me included. I'm pretty much, you know, on cruise control now, so I got a lot of free time, a lot of time to do some things, catch up on some videos, make some videos, go on some road trips. So hopefully I can post some more videos this week. So yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. And in closing, collect what you want to collect, but please take care of those comics. Take care, guys. Talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.